Leo, hello, beautiful Leo. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay. So, Leo, this message today I'm telling you. Well, let's clear the energy really quick, okay? Okay, so I have your coffee cup right here. I'm going to pull tarot and oracle, of course, and I'm going to get to your messages, Leo, okay? I don't know if I changed the channel name yet or not when I'm posting this, but I keep thinking, well, actually, no. I woke up today and I was like, I want to change the channel name. I never wanted to until this day when I woke up. I first named it after my papa and my mom because they passed away 10 days apart. And, it was a very difficult time for me, and I really, cared about them so much. So, my papa was Sicilians, and my mom loved roses. So I think I'm going to keep the rose, even though I love my papa so much, and I believe that he knows that, I love him, and he's helping me and sending me messages all the time. Just like I know your loved ones and guides are doing that for you. But I really feel called to, expand the name a little bit, because I just feel very pulled to outer space and the whole universe. And okay, so we'll see. Anyways, what a reading. I can already tell you. So I heard Charlemagne, and I saw like a knight, and they have like a tapestry hanging down here. I don't really know how that works. I don't know. I guess they just had a tapestry hanging off their arm. I don't know if that was a thing or whatever, but yeah. So Charlemagne was the first emperor of the Roman Empire, okay? And I'm getting this information through Google, okay? So there you go. Apparently he, did this great job. I don't really know. And he did all this amazing cultural changes, including like intellectual changes that benefited a lot of people, and the Renaissance and all of this kind of cultural stuff. The message is, I don't know what this person did or didn't do because I don't have time to look into everything about him, but I'm going to tell you this. This is saying that there's something here that you're going to reach a level that nobody else has reached. That's what this is talking about. And you're going to be seen, and there is going to be a lot of people's lives that this is going to affect. This is going to help. And you're the one that is like doing this, the leader of this, the emperor, the empress of this. So the knights, really have this code of conduct, honor, courage, chivalry that they live by, So I feel like there's going to be people that are going to be pledging to this cause that you have, whatever it is. People are going to swear by this. If you're opening a coffee shop, well, there's going to be people that it's like they only like your coffee. They only want to come to your coffee shop. It's their favorite, So there's like things about this, that's changing. The tapestries represent everything coming together. They symbolize the universe as a whole. They symbolize completedness. They symbolize peace. So it feels like there's battles that you have been fighting in your life, and you're finally going to reach this place that nobody else has reached. And this is by incorporating everything that you have learned, everything that you have gone through. It wasn't for nothing. It was for you to put everything together like this tapestry. And now it's complete. So there is a part now where there's going to be like-minded people around you. And then I saw like an image of a man, and I was like, is this Idris Elba in the coffee? And I heard Thor's BFF. And do you know that Thor's BFF in the Marvel movies, if you know, is Hemdale. I don't know. It's played by, Idris Elba plays him. Well, so he's all seeing and all hearing. He's a deity. And he's a Norse god, Norse deity, and a warrior, and he notices the seeds of greatness in Thor. So there's something here that it's like you have this greatness and you're going to be seen. And this can be by a person here that is going to help you, someone who's going to invest in you, somebody here who you're going to be able to partner with, opportunities that are going to come about, or this could be the universe because, you know, he's a deity, right? He's a god. So the universe is helping you, sees this greatness in you even after all that you have suffered. And you know, Thor has really suffered quite a bit, right? You know, he loses like everyone that he loves, you know. So you may relate to this, but it's like not for nothing, you know, because there is kind of like this way that you're going to have this cause that you're going to stand up for, that you're going to be put above, and you're going to be given all of this wealth, all of this knowledge that you have is going to benefit a lot of people are going to benefit from this. So this is why this is coming to you, okay? And then I saw like the like I heard like crest, but it's like those little, I kind of drew it here. It's like those, it's like a royal symbol, you know, that is put on stuff. I should know what that is. I don't know what it is. Whatever. So there is something here, and this, what this is representing to me is royalty. You're going to be seen as royalty, so you need to see yourself as royalty now. This is talking about branding, and this is saying, you know, people put that everywhere. You know, they put it on the outside of their houses, they put it on jewelry, and it's like a symbol of who they are, and it's like a status. You know, so there's something here about finding your branding and, you know, not buying this like cheaper stuff that it's like, yeah, you know, but it's like there's something here about higher value, seeing yourself as high value and presenting yourself. I mean, what you can afford is what you can afford at the time. It's not about that, but it's about like, you know, hey, I'm going to hold myself to this higher standard. When I go out into this world, this is how I'm presenting myself. You taking care of yourself in this higher way is better. And you could already have thoughts to like do this, to make these kind of changes. You could already be naturally making these kinds of changes, little improvements in your wardrobe, in how you carry yourself, and in cleaning out the old, because you're going to be blessed with a lot of new, you know? So, and I saw a stingray, you know, and stingrays, you know, they represent stealth. So this is kind of undercover, that you're doing all of this stuff is coming, weaving this tapestry together, you and the universe here, okay? And then everything is going to explode and be seen and be out there, okay? So that's what this, because the stingrays can hide, you know, in the sand and not be seen. So they are thought of as being very stealth. This is what they symbolize. So it's like you're kind of going below the radar here. And then you're just going to emerge. It's going to appear like an overnight success, but you know, God knows, this was years, your whole life, decades. You know, some people went through an awakening and it was like, yeah, a couple of months. Your awakening was like years, decades of your life, you know? And so all of this hard work that you put in is this huge, amazing payout. I'm seeing a person here and she's at this spindle here and she's spinning gold. This is gold. The line that's coming from the spindle is gold. And it's creating throughout all this kingdom for all these other people. And this is your ancestors. Oh my gosh, wow. This is so remarkable. So, and there's angels over here for sure. And pine trees. Pine trees symbolize, okay, pine trees are symbolizing, you know, something that is your destiny to do. You planted the seeds and now you're going to get the harvest for what this is. And this has something to do with purifying your family line, your bloodline. So this is like 6 feet under, right? This is what this is representing to me. And this is like, you know, people, any person on this planet, on this soil that has suffered, anyone in your bloodline, you know, year after year, that keep facing the same generational trauma, you know, and it's burying them, it's burying them, it's burying them, it's burying them. But you rose above, you know, you took on all of this darkness, and you're sitting here and you're spinning it like weaving a tapestry, but you're making it to gold, and now it's going down and it's releasing. And so they're all rising up from like the underworld, like they're free now. They're coming up, they're free now. So generation upon generation, your ancestors, way back to the beginning of creation, anyone that has suffered the way that you have suffered, been persecuted the way you have been wrongfully, like some of you wrongfully were imprisoned for something that you didn't do, that you actually had a pure heart the whole time, and you paid prices for things, like were sentenced for things and punished for things that you had no part of, that you were actually a victim of. So there is a lot of beauty. And the beautiful part is that Spirit is stepping back and watching. The angels are all watching and cheering, because you're doing this. You did this on your own. And now there's a beautiful gift that you're being given here. This is really beautiful. Because this is the hand, and this is, you know, this is the seed, this is a jewel, this is a star, this is a pentacle, this is a baby. This is, you're being given, and it keeps changing what it is, because it's going to be whatever you want it to be, and it's multiple things. So you're planting a new way. What the freak? I love it. Let's see about this. So, yeah, dead end. Some of you, you thought something was a dead end. There's something that you thought was like a death sentence here. There was no way out of this here, but River, you purified yourself. You did something to purify yourself, to trust in the divine, for the divine to move you forward. Okay, I have to pause for 1 second. A card fell. Hold on. Okay, it's a pilgrim. So there's something here about going out into the unknown, because there is nothing here for you. Because everything that was here, you know, you were persecuted, so you had to flee. You had to flee within yourself and be alone. And Spirit carried you to go somewhere new and start fresh, where you don't know anyone and you're the first one doing it. That's the thing about this Charlemagne, is it's like the first one doing something. You're the first one that's going to this new land and uniting all different lands and introducing different, you know, knowledge and culture and oneness and wholeness with this tapestry here. Okay, so there's something here about that. I know not all pilgrims did that, but I'm really getting a beautiful energy here, because it's coming after the river. And rivers are places where people go to be baptized. This is where you go to be born again, okay? This is where you go to be delivered, right? And then you have the stone here. And the stone, this could also be a stone in the hand here. And you know, what's this story with the dog and all of the people in the city? It's like a stone soup, yeah. And the dog, you know, he goes somewhere. He's a pilgrim. This is somewhere new, you know, where he has never been before. And yes, there is a layer of, you know, he just has a stone, but he does bring everybody together. And they all celebrate, and they all have this beautiful feast together, where it was just kind of people were separate and they had their separate things going on. So there could be a way that you are bringing something really amazing together, and you may not even know exactly what that is. And really, you know, what he did bring was his ability to open up people and bring everybody together, you know? So you don't actually have to have something material to have something to offer. And it's going to turn into something material, you know? So there's something here that, you know, you've been perfecting perhaps for a very long time that is gonna like play out for you, that is gonna, you know, okay, this is way too many cards. That's gonna play out for you, that is going to bring about some kind of change for you here. Yeah, there's a fault line. So we're gonna see about this now. We're gonna see about this now. Shut up. You cannot make this up. Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Wow. You're going to be crowned. Did I say you're going to be royalty? Changing what you're wearing. So it shows that you're valuing yourself, and you could feel like you're reevaluating how you want to like brand yourself here, right? How you want to show up to the world here, because there's a way that being you was persecuted. I don't know how else to say about that. Wrongfully. And now there is a way that you're going to be celebrated, but you're showing the real you. Yeah, bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. Okay. And here's the thing is, it's on the River card, so I really like that. So this is somebody who has also purified themselves. This is somebody who also, you know, the river sends people to you, you know, that spirit is sending to you. So God can have a person for you. And this person is going to be God sent. And you're going to know that this person is God sent. And we're going to see how you're going to know that. But let's see. Okay, this is too many. There's something here where you're drawing a line with this fault line, though. There is something here, and that's the thing with Charlemagne, was he was definitely like, you know, taking over people's land and now becoming the emperor, you know? So there is a way that things were changing here. There is a way that, you know, now a line is drawn and this is what it's going to be now, you know? So we'll see about this a little more. So you may feel like you need to do that. And that could be with people that are not changing here. People that don't see you as someone that has changed. People that are refusing to change. Because you're going forth, you're this pilgrim. You have to go somewhere else here. You're going to be around different. And people that are not changing, that are set in stone, you know, they're either with you or they're not with you, and there's going to be a boundary that is going to need to be set, and spirit will set it if you don't. So let's see about that. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. I'm telling you. The pilgrim making it to the valley is really beautiful, right? Because there's mountains in the distance. Yes, there's troubles. The river carried you there. But now you're at this place of peace. And this is the tapestry. This is everything coming together. So you have the caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. There could be some people that you think are not going to change. And they might just surprise you here. There could be something here that you think it's never going to get better. This is maybe worse fears, but it will, you know. And then you have the heart, great happiness here. I think after setting this boundary, and there could be something here that spirit is going to do this for you. This really feels like the universe taking matters into their own hands and saying enough. And as this happens, there is a lot of happiness that is going to come from you. And the harp also is very like angelic, right? This is like the angels, the warriors are protecting you. The deity, the Norse god is coming in to protect you here. How interesting is that? So you could have a particular god or goddess or deity that, you know, is really calling to you, and they're coming in to like protect you now. And this is really great. You have January. So this could be Capricorn or Aquarius. I always want to say Sag. No, Capricorn, Aquarius. So could have to do with that person, or this could be relating to something that happened last January, the beginning of this year, you know. Yeah. Okay, so okay. What? OMG. Okay, I'm not going to take it because this is a crazy amount of cards. But let's just see the ones that are on top. The Emperor, the Lovers, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Cups. There could be some kind of disappointment and you need to protect yourself. You need to do what's right for you. Listen to the voice inside and go forth. Go for your empire. Go for that crown because you're going to get it. That's what this is saying. And this is the thing, is you're meeting somebody. This compliments from admirer is on the river. It's not, there is a dead end because you're actually supposed to be royalty. You're not supposed to be down here in this pit of death. You're actually supposed to be the leader. You're supposed to be crowned. So you need to crown yourself and leave. Six of Pentacles. I feel like there's something here that you're going to be given. And what you're given, you need to use this to crown yourself. There's a way that you're going to use this to crown yourself to move forward. Not to stay in the current situation. And there could be a holdup because what you're planning to do could be a dead end. And you actually need to think more highly of yourself. That, you know, kings and queens, they're not, emperors and empresses are not working all that hard. You know, so there could be a way that you need to make something better than what it is. That you need to do less work, that you can, you know, there's something here. You're spinning something into gold. And that's the thing, is this dead end, you're going to spin it into gold. You're going to spin it into you having this crown. Too many cards. Seven of Wands. Page of Cups. There is a battle here that you're fighting, to get free to the river. You know, when people go on rivers, they're escaping, you know, and there is some strategy to this. There is a way that everyone is kind of against you and you're standing your ground as you move forward. And standing your ground can mean moving forward with your life and realizing that there's some things that's not meant for you to address. There's a person that really likes the way that you carry yourself. Because, you know, if you're thinking about the river here, And the Seven of Wands is really, you know, everyone is against you, you know, and this is like a symbol to not go this way. But it's not talking about giving up either. There is like a way to respond, you know, because of the river, you're being baptized. So you're going to meet with only purification, with only love. Somebody, there could be a gift that you're going to be given with this bouquet, you know. This can be romantic, and this can also just be someone really appreciates the way that you carry yourself in this life. Because your energy is like the river, where you give people an opportunity to be purified. And no matter what energy they come to you with, you only send purification out. And there has come a time where people are just tainting your water, and you don't deserve that. And there's the beautiful thing is there's a person here, there's something here that is offering you a cup of water for a change. And that, I feel like that's not something you could be very used to. It could be very nice, right? Let's see about this now. This could be a person here that a lot of people are against. Not just you, but there could be somebody else here who I don't know, there's like judgment on this person that also feels wrong. So let's see about this. You have the Seven of Swords and you have the Page of Pentacles. The Pilgrim in the Valley. You know, there is a place of peace that you have come to, and to realize this, and this is where the stingray comes in with stealth mode. You don't need to let everybody know what it is that you have, where you're going, because there's a lot of pilgrims that have done some really terrible things, right? So this is stealth. This is not saying everything of what your plan is. Because this person is holding like this bubble here, and a bubble pops, you know, and then what do you have? Nothing to show for it. So this is kind of saying that it's very important as you're going forward to keep things to yourself and allow your results will show when it is time, and they will speak for themselves. And those that have hurt you, those that have persecuted you, they will get to see these results. They will know of this. Oh yeah, they will. Because you have the Five of Cups here and you have the Sun. So this is your glory. This is you shining, and this is people being disappointed because they are left behind, you know. And that's just that. And this is where you have the caterpillar, and this is where you have the stone. But these people will evolve on their own time, and maybe they won't. The stone takes so long to evolve, you know. By the time a stone changes, you know, generations and generations, you know, it takes for this to happen. And this is something generations in the making that you have done. But some of these people, they're not changing. They didn't do the change, you know, that and that's why they still have the caterpillar here. They're still back here. They refuse to leave caterpillar phase. And that's not your fault. The people that are ready, you are an inspiration to them, because it's their choice to better their life. This is the thing, is you are manifesting the clarity to make the right choices, to have this beautiful stability, to have this celebration in your life, this great happiness here. And that's the thing, is it's not so much about what you need to physically do as it is about within you who you're going to be. And then spirit can take care of the rest for you, to as far as like protecting you. On on this journey here, some of you are going to be sent a person that is going to protect you, like this knight. The knight person that is also going to be protecting of you. Not that you necessarily need the protection, but you're attracting people that will honor you because you are honoring yourself. People that will, see you as royalty and treat you as royalty because you are now treating yourself like royalty, and that's what you deserve in this life. Yeah, 100%. And that's the thing about, Helmdale chose to dedicate his, life to Thor, to all of these people. This was a choice. And what flew out is the Empress. I'm telling you. Are you this emperor and you're attracting this empress? Or are you the empress and you're attracting the emperor? It doesn't matter. Regardless, it's now time for you in this life to receive and to have loyalty in your life. And to have some justice here and love. This could be with another Leo. Could be with a Taurus. A Libra. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Ace of Swords. Wow. There is a way that your work, your soul deserves to be recognized. And you will have this recognition. You will have this freedom, this peace to express yourself freely. And this is something that's going to continue to keep on happening in your life. You're going to help other people. There is some kind of sanctuary, which is really beautiful because you have Plum Valley. This is like a plum color, I guess. This is what made me think of this. And Thich Nhat Hanh, he left Vietnam to come to the U.S. and was working with Martin Luther King. And then when he went back, tried to go back to Vietnam, they refused to allow him back in the country. And he was exiled from his own country because of his choice to stand up for this cause. And so then France welcomed him, and he built a sanctuary called Plum Valley in France. So there's something here about having to be stealth. Maybe this was before. You had to kind of hide what you really thought, being a sheep in a wolf den. You're kind of wearing a wolf outfit, And there's a time coming to no longer do that, and where you're going to go. And you cannot go back, and you have to go forward here. But you're going to be welcomed. You're going to have this empire. You're going to have these knights behind you. You're going to have, the universe, angels by your side. And you're going to have this security, this great happiness to stand alone and to be who you are. Knight of Pentacles. Look at this Empress too. Yeah. So maybe what you're doing is drawing this line, or maybe the universe is drawing this line for a reason. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to have this great happiness, this abundance, this love, this honor and royalty. No, you're going to have all of this. And then, something new to be excited about as well. What the heck? Okay. Thank you so much, Leo. I hope that this resonated with you. Okay, have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Okay. If it resonated, please like and subscribe. I love you so much. And also, I have a book, One White Rose. Okay, it is about a story of 4 women, you know, living different lifetimes, and you see how their lives all connect through space and time, you know, and how it's really about them taking a stand, healing within themselves, banding with this divine feminine energy, you know, to make it out of this oppression, because, you know, not everybody that tries makes it out, you know, and people suffer, and they spent a lifetime suffering, you know, and to believe in yourself, to love yourself, to heal yourself, to get to this place of freedom, of love, of unconditional love, you know, within you. It takes a lot, you know, and every person on this planet that came before you that couldn't do it, or tried and didn't make it, or couldn't even think to try, or, you know, even did and maybe made it, you know, they're all standing with you. They're all cheering you on. And so this is what this book is about, and it's in the description, okay?